Hello and welcome. My name is Christoph Pütz and I'm your IT career guide. In today's video, I want to talk about the importance of mapping out your future career in information technology. And I'm not necessarily saying you go into the deep level of certain products or services or what you want to do, more talking about the high level. So do you want to stay in the help desk maybe when you start as a help desk technician? Do you want to go into systems administration or systems engineering, maybe information security? So you need to know roughly which direction you want to go and what role should be the next role that you want to obtain. So let's take a look at what I have prepared here, and then hopefully it helps you to clarify a little bit what you need to do for yourself. As mentioned in this video, we're talking about the long-term outlook when starting your career in information technology through a job at the help desk. So here I have mapped out the different options that I see as feasible for a help desk career to continue after you obtain your first job in information technology. And let's start in the upper right with help desk career. You have options to go for a long-term career in help desk, which is not unusual. There are quite a few people that really enjoy the work so much and they just grow through the ranks but stay within the help desk. So they may grow to a senior support technician role or maybe become a team lead. They might specialize and go into a certain application support or VIP support for executives of a company or at certain events. And of course, there's always the option to go into self-employment. Second option is system administration, and I have this really broadly mapped out here. So I'm talking about the normal role as a systems administrator. I'm talking about systems engineering, a systems architect, database administration, cloud systems administration, and network engineering. And then you can see here the sub-roles that are laid out. So if we start at the top for the systems administrator, I'm talking about becoming an admin for operating systems, managing server systems, be it Microsoft, be it Linux, Unix, whatever comes your way. But then there's also the option to become a systems administrator for certain roles within IT. So that could be like you're becoming a backup admin, a storage administrator, a data center ops systems administrator. So really running and maintaining systems in a data center. You can go into virtualization, which kind of leads the way towards the cloud eventually. You can look at Active Directory and client management. And I know these are high level, so there's a lot more involved, but you could go and become a subject matter expert in those areas and then really grow into additional roles as you gain more experience, gain more knowledge. The next step then could be systems engineering, and I'm spelling it out here as Jack of all trades or specialized subject matter expert SME. So there are again very similar breakout points here in systems engineering compared to systems administrator. But the role is slightly different, and so I'm just keeping it at this level. So you will need some systems administrator knowledge to become a systems engineer. And just be aware, some companies interchangeably use the name for certain roles. So a systems administrator could do systems engineering, and a systems engineer might do systems administration. Then we have the systems architect. Again, I have it mapped out as Jack of all trades or specialized. So you could specialize in certain systems and designing and architecting those systems, or you have such a broad knowledge level that you can go across boundaries within information technology and design and engineer systems that go across these boundaries. Then I specifically mapped out the database administration, and that is a highly specialized role. You would probably require systems administrator experience before becoming a database administrator. So for the database products I'm listing here out are Microsoft SQL Server, Oracle databases, or open source databases. And keep in mind, databases, that's not just a single file type of database. So there's a lot of complexity involved. And so it's a highly specialized role, and it's being paid accordingly. Next, I'm talking about cloud systems administration. And again, that could be the jack of all trades or specialized. And here I'm talking as an example about Amazon AWS, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud, and of course, Oracle Cloud. There are more, but these are the top four, I would say, that you want to look into, because these skill sets carry over to other companies and you're less locked in. And underneath these roles, there could be really just basic systems administration stuff. So like you're managing SharePoint online, Exchange online, Active Directory online, and these type of things. But overall, you specialize in that certain cloud technology as a foundation. And of course, there could also be systems architecture and systems engineering involved. So this cloud systems administration can easily carry over into that next level of your career once you have the foundation built up and you have that specialized knowledge. And then I'm talking about network engineering and becoming a network engineer or network administrator. I think the main term really is network engineer. Companies, again, use it interchangeably. And then I have listed out here the network architect and the network administrator. So the network administrator really is who maintains the network, applies updates to routers, switches, firewalls, whatever else comes their way. The architect, on the other side, designs a network and looks at all the pieces of a corporation, or is involved when two corporations need to create, let's say, a VPN connection between the two networks. So network engineering is definitely a very interesting field, and it moves you away from basic systems administration. So once you go into network engineering, you're kind of locked in, but there's also always a certain level of demand in this field. Then at the bottom on the right-hand side, I'm talking about information security, and that's one of the hottest fields in information technology today. Information security, I have listed here the InfoSec specialist, penetration testing, information security engineer, a manager, and an architect. The reason why I'm listing the manager here is that these are highly skill-based roles. So you need to have a lot of subject matter expertise to become a manager or director in information security, compared to a more generic type of knowledge needed to become an IT manager of some sort. Now we're moving over to the left-hand side. We're looking at software development, and I have listed here quality assurance, software developer, or Scrum Master. So you might think moving from a help desk straight into software development into one of these roles is a stretch, but I don't think so. You can gain a lot of, I want to say, domain knowledge at the help desk. And then, of course, you need to learn quality assurance work, software developing, of course, or become a certified Scrum Master. But the foundational knowledge that you obtain at the help desk can really help. Of course, you're not moving from a generic help desk where you fix Windows operating system problems to become a software developer for a gaming company. But there are synergies, I want to say, in certain areas, and that might open up the path to go into software development. Once you are in software development as a junior level developer, I think the world is really at your fingertips, and if you're really good, you can turn this into a significant career development. Now we're talking number 5, IT management. And I have listed out here the IT help desk manager. Again, that could go really from your help desk career. It's a great match. You could move into infrastructure, become an IT infrastructure manager, and then, of course, related IT director or team lead. So, and once you're in this area and you have a few years of experience under your belt, it's easy to grow from a manager to a director, associate director, or senior director, or even further on. What matters here in IT management potentially is your background. So if you have a college degree, maybe you go for an MBA, it will definitely accelerate your career opportunities. Next, we're talking about the IT business analyst, and I'm keeping this very generic. So the analyst role is one of those roles that is not always black and white defined. So I'm listing out here the cloud applications administration, application support, system implementation and rollout, and data analysis. So you can look these up separately, but these are paths that open up where you can either go and specialize or you stay fairly generic. But overall, it's a great move from a help desk into an analyst position. And then last but not least, in the upper left, I'm listing project management. Project management, you have to learn project management. You might want to become PMP certified. The knowledge that you gain from the help desk, again, is some sort of domain knowledge. So it could be that for the company where you work at, you touch all the different departments. You know a lot about the company. And if you go and take education and training to become a project manager, that internal knowledge can help you then to obtain such a position. Ideally, you want to be mentored in that position, but sometimes it's really just you go get certified and then you announce that you are certified and that you would be interested in an open position in that area. Project management is a skill that needs to be learned. There are quite a few project managers out there that have no clue of what they're doing. So if you are highly skilled in IT and you understand the broader picture and you have the right, I want to say, knack for being a project manager, and you know how to organize things and be sturdy enough to drive things in a company, I think project management is definitely a role that should be of your interest. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so as well. And then I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.